Okay, I'm gonna give a tour of TempleOS. So this is WordStat, or no, it's not WordStat. Now it's just autocomplete. Anyway, as you type, it shows symbols. You can click on it and go to the listing. So you can move the cursor up off the bottom and go on a link of a directory. You hit Control M to go to your menu and then execute a macro. Control T lets you see the plain text for the links and stuff. They're bracketed by $signs. Control T. So the windows are what you might expect for resizing and repositioning. You can click X to get rid of it if you want. You can also hit Shift. Okay, so Shift Escape is abort, and if I hit Shift Escape, it kills the window, and we can kill this. Okay, so this is the wallpaper. It has all the tasks on all the cores, and it shows a stack trace updated. And here's disk reads, disk writes. I'm logging BMP files to the disk right now to make this video. This is the number of lines compiled down, if you're seeing where I'm pointing. Number of functions, number of bytes. Anyway, number of bytes compiled, I guess. Anyway, progress. This is, there's a global variable called progress1. And if we how about 0x1, 2, 3, you can set it equal to a number. When you're debugging, if you do progress max, how about 2? When max is not 0, you get a progress bar, and then you can say progress 1 plus equals 100. Progress 1 plus equals 100. Okay, so we set progress 1, progress max to 0, and the progress bar disappears. The progress 1 is, anyway, those are just global variables. So this is the number of swaps per second. If we say wow true yield, we are now swapping as fast as possible, and looks like we're doing 4 million swaps a second. That's task context save, context restore. It can do it that fast because it's not doing address maps. Anyway, you click on this new terminal window on that button. So this is the amount of memory available, code heap and data heap. Code heap is maximum of 2 gig. Anyway, so you do have scroll bars. I never use them. I wouldn't recommend them. Anyway, so let's go ahead and Control-Alt-C to break out of this program. Control-Alt-C. I just broke out of that loop. Control-Alt-C is a break. So Control-Alt-Z zooms in on the mouse cursor. Control-Alt-Shift. You do Shift to get the opposite. So Control-Alt-Shift-Z. The secret is I just hit F1 to get to my help index. Then we'll go to the Keymap. the secret is control keys are mostly editor, like Control X, Control C, Control V. Alt keys are supposed to be user hotkeys in your own account. You set them up. Control Alt are system wide, so that's where we have Control Alt C is break, like Control C. We have Control Alt Z. Z is zoom in. Now here's where it gets fancy, or not fancy. Control Alt Escape is a new task. It's kind of like Control Alt T in Linux. Well, anyway, I had to get rid of Escape and Tab, so now it's E and T duplicates. You can look at these and memorize them. Escape and Shift Escape are the two most important. Escape is a normal exit with save. Shift Escape is an abort. So you can use them anytime. Shift Escape. Control M gets to your menu. You can click on those. What else am I going to show you? So up at the top we have a wallpaper bar, frames per second, time, memory. This shows that I'm recording my video. These are the load factors on all 8 cores. This is the last key that I pressed. On any of my videos, you can follow along and see what key I pressed. It'll show up there. How about that? Control Alt Escape. What else do we have? Control left drag will pan any window. It's built into it's pan. Control Alt Z is zoom. That's grab scroll with Control Alt left. Control Alt right nulls it back to. Anyway, so it turns out you can click with the mouse to edit a link. Anyway, there's a corresponding key for each of the different mouse commands. So, Control M gets to your menu. On your menu, you have a different menu than I have. There's a Keymap. You want to get familiar with that. And then the main help index is what you want to get familiar with. F1 gets to your help, and hit F1 should set you straight. Oh, I know what I forgot. Up across the top is a menu that this is kind of like Linux. It applies to the current focus task. This is the editor. We have such things as did you know you can do subscripts and superscripts? You can blink. Anyway, these menus are pretty neat the way you create them. If you want to add a menu to the menus, the best part is the menus are help. The menus provide help. So the menus are really easy to make. So this makes a menu, push menu, tells what keys. So look on the menu to learn the keystrokes for the game. So anyway, okay, how about that?